Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trends Tech. And today I'm going to be using a front facing camera on my phone because I can't find the little mount that's supposed to go with the phone. But we do have the Galaxy Z Fold 5. It has finally arrived, and I'm going to go ahead and unbox it and just give you my first impression. Basically, if you guys look on the back here, there are pull tabs. That's basically the way Samsung's going to go. And you don't need a knife, so you can just pull the tab right there. That's one. And there's one on the bottom. And you guys can already tell, as thin as this is, there's no charger inside the box, which really sucks. Wish they would really bring that back. And here's inside the box. There's a cutout. And here is the Z Fold 5. So you got a Z Fold 5 there, and boom, that's it. That's pretty much it for the unboxing, which is pretty sad by today's standards. I remember back when unboxings used to be like really fun and really cool. But looking at the Z Fold right here, and we're gonna do a comparison in a little bit. Flip that open. And I'm ripping it. This is totally an unprofessional opening, but whatever. And there we go. There is the Z Fold 5, and it's nice blue color right there. And I'm gonna take our little sticker off on the back. So there we go. Z Fold 5. There's the first flip. Or fold. Not the flip, but the fold. Feels pretty nice. It's got a nice, good closing to it. Still got to turn it on and look at it and everything, but let's go ahead and do like a really quick direct comparison against the Pixel Fold, since I have the Pixel Fold. So we're going to take that. I'm going to take my case off. Make everything look nice. I'm going to shine it up, get the microfiber cloth on it. That way nobody's complaining about it. It looks a certain type of way or anything like that. So we're going to close this. And so here is the Z Fold 5 next to the Pixel Fold. Let me know what you guys like down in the comment section below. Are you guys a Pixel Fold person, or are you a Z Fold person? Pixel Fold definitely is heavier. The Z Fold 5 does feel lighter. I know this is a, first impressions unboxing, but I still wanted to just put these two up next to each other so we can see how these are looking as far as how thick or thin they are. Looks like the Z Fold is close. I really can't tell, to be honest. It's really close. But the Pixel has more of the rounded off corner, so that's basically what we're looking at. So yeah, Pixel Fold here, Z Fold 5 here. This is definitely a lot more one-handable for me because I'm left-handed. So like if I'm doing this, I can't reach all the way across, but Z Fold 5, I can reach all the way across. So that's how that's looking. Now, one thing I do like about these special colors, you do have the frosted back that basically rejects fingerprints. But if you look on the sides, it's not that polished rail. It's like a matte finish. And there's a matte finish going all the way around the edges. So it really cuts down on the reflections. One of the things I talked about with the Pixel Fold is this thing is like jewelry. It shines, it reflects, but it definitely will get the fingerprints if you guys do care about that. But here we are. And essentially, this is supposed to be similar to the design from last year, except for the fact that you do not have a gap on there anymore. So it's to open all the way open. It's supposed to close all the way. So yeah, first impressions, I like it. And you know, $1,800 phone versus $1,800 phone. Definitely have to put some comparisons and their paces through them, but I kind of thought about it, and I thought I would really, really like this factor of the, I want to call it Galaxy, but the Pixel Fold. I thought I'd really like the factor, but honestly, I'm kind of liking this one a little bit better. And I know that's weird since I kind of gave the Z Fold 4 some harsh criticism last year, but here's where I'm at with this. The other part about this that you guys need to know about is that I didn't pay $1,800 for this. So I'm trading in my Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. I know some people are going to talk me out of it, and they're going to be like, oh, well, hey, what about this? Or what about that? It's so much a better phone. I basically got this phone for $714. It retails for $1,800. I'm trading in my S23 Ultra that I got earlier this year. I'm basically, after the discounts and everything and the trade-in, I'm essentially getting my money back for the S23 Ultra and only having to pay about $700 and some change for this one. So that's why I'm kind of hype about this. And honestly, I carry two phones, so it's kind of cool to have something that, it's a little bit smaller, a little bit more one-handable. But let's go ahead and power this bad boy on so we can at least see the differences in the screen. And I'm doing all this with no edits. All right, so there's your screen there. And so you can kind of see, like the difference in the screen sizes between the two. But if you open this up, you can see. So like if you were to hold this up, these are similar side by side. The difference comes in is when you turn this one into landscape with the Z Fold 5. Now, yes, the Pixel does look bigger, but the bezels are a little bit bigger. The Z Fold 5 is a little bit more minimal, but that's the difference between these two. Some of you guys may like the Pixel Fold. Some of you guys may like the Z Fold 5 a little bit better, but man. Okay, that's one thing I like about the Z Fold 5 is that when I open it, it pops open. Like with the Pixel Fold, when I open it, it slows down. So as I'm opening this, I start to feel resistance, and then it stops. And then if I push it a little bit more, then you're almost open. If I push it a little bit more, you're at 180 degrees. So that's if you guys care about that or not. But that's the difference between the folds, is that with the Pixel Fold, you open it, it slows down. It slows down. So that may work for you. It may not work for you. Z Fold 5, you open it, it pops. So kind of like when you're doing like this, it does that. So I guess that's a comparison between the hinges, and I guess we'll jump into that real quick. Is if you take the Pixel Fold, you open up the Pixel Fold, you start to push it back, you start to get that resistance, still holding, still holding, still holding, still holding, and then it slows down. And then with the Z Fold 5, when you open up, you have the hinge, it comes back, still holding it, and then bam, it pops open. So that may be something that you're looking for. It looks like the Z Fold 4, maybe the minimum is about right there. So about right there, after that, it just pops, straight to attention. And once again, with the Z Fold, and this is even with the camera module on there, it's got that hinge that just stays all the way through. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. And right now, I'm just gonna skip everything. And we're just gonna skip. The one thing I love about Samsung is that you can actually skip through the whole, setting up on Wi-Fi thing. For whatever reason on my iPhone, it won't let me skip it. So right now it's doing its whole preparing for mobile connection, and off rip, just by holding these two. The first thing I notice, and I think Adam from Tech Odyssey pointed this out, is based off of their base orientations, if I'm holding this up, I have to squeeze my hands out further to hold my Pixel than I have to do with the Z Fold. Now, if I take the Pixel and I rotate it this way, it's easier to hold. It's basically kind of like the same screen, but initially, try to hold it like this in its natural form, you do have to kind of stretch. So if you don't have large hands, just be on the lookout for that. So we're going to go to setup later, and we're going to hit don't copy. And I'm just going to set all of this up later on. I'm just skipping through all of this stuff. Let's agree to everything. Let's make it light mode. It does give you a warning on here. It tells you, it's fragile. You can do this to your phone. This can mess up, this, that, or whatever. Next. You're all set up. You're into the phone. That's one of the quickest ways to kind of get into this phone and just mess around with it. So there you go. Here's the home screen on here. And I am going to go to my home screen on mine. Try and do it like this. So here's the home screen of the Z Fold 5. Here's my custom setup home screen for my Pixel Fold. Let me know what you guys think. Which one do you guys like? Do you like the Z Fold 5? Do you like the Pixel Fold? So that's how that's set up. And then obviously if I rotate this, this is how these are going to look. So I guess that makes sense to kind of hold it like that. Like which one kind of makes sense to you guys. And yeah, so definitely going to do some comparisons between the two, figure out, what I like and what I don't like. But yeah, this is so much easier to hold. I know a lot of people don't like the tall screen, and I'm pretty sure at some point I might start complaining about it because there's like that tall, real skinny screen right there. But I mean, I don't know. Texting might be an issue for me, so we'll see how this goes. But first impressions, even though yes, I know it hasn't changed much from last year, just looking at foldables now and being kind of with foldables a little bit more than I was last year, the Pixel Fold is still a good first try. I just don't, I think they could have came out with some better deals, maybe some better pricing, but I can't even be mad at the Z Fold for the price I got it at. I still think that $1,800 is a lot for a foldable phone, but for what it is, especially this color, like, this color is getting me right now. The fact that it's blue and it's got these black matte edges is dope. And then let me see real quick. Yep, I can still double click to hit the power button. I can take pictures. And then if I flip this open, oh no, what'd I do? Whoops. All right, so we can do that. I can rotate it around. I gotta figure out all of the features in here, but so far it's dope. And I'm gonna take my SIM card out of my S23 Ultra and put it in here, and get it ready to be shipped. So yeah, that's basically the unboxing, first impressions, what I think as a excuse me, as a foldable user, and this whole you know, wonderful kind of like ghetto setup because stuff happens. I couldn't find the right thing for, you know, my big expensive camera. So we're doing it, you know, on the iPhone. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Once again, which one would you go for? Would you go for this one, Pixel Fold? Would you go for this one, Z Fold 5? All right, y'all, take it easy. See you in the next video. Peace.